Hi everyone. I just wanted to touch base with you really quickly because I've been getting a few questions about some of the assignments that are due in Canvas today and the community map that is due on Sunday. So I just wanted to give you a quick little touch base. First, you're going to be asked to view a slideshow in Canvas and then take notes. When you're being asked to take notes, you're not being asked to find the answers to these questions in the assignment. We, as in the creators of this course, are asking you to dig and mine your thoughts on these questions. What is identity? What factors shape who a person is? What factors shape who they will become? What factors shape how we see ourselves and how we see others? So you are being asked to just do a little critical thinking and mine your own ideas about what is identity. You'll also notice that you may be asked to view a couple of videos and listen to some audio. I think there's a poem in there, and continue to answer these questions. When is conformity good or useful? When is conformity bad or harmful? Do you think conformity is inevitable, and why? What roles does conformity play in academics? Gather your ideas and just get them out. When you can kind of gather your perception and your belief about these things, then you can participate in the discussion, identity, conformity, community discussion. Put forth your ideas about identity, conformity, and community, and maybe what came alive for you while answering these questions. And then obviously see what your classmates have to say. We're looking for some critical thinking and some great interaction here. There aren't a lot of wrong answers. We're just really mining our beliefs. The next step is to create a community map. So what you're basically being asked to do here with the community map is to create an art piece about yourself and the communities that you are a member of, those communities that shape your identity. So you can see that there are some questions here. Make a list of every community that you belong to now or have belonged to in the past. Consider the relationship between you and these communities and each other. And then continue to think about how you could make something that would visually represent the communities that you're a part of and that shape your identity and their relationship to one another. We're looking for words and images. You'll notice that we haven't given you a model. We haven't shown you an example. That's because I think if we show you an example, everybody's going to make theirs look just like that. And yours can look however you want it to be. But you need to consider all the communities that you're a part of, from race, gender, gender identity, where you were born, where you live now. You know, my identity is from everything of being a white cisgendered female to growing up in the West Valley of Phoenix to being a community college teacher. You can see how these ideas are big and they get more and more narrow. My identity is also formed by not only the groups I'm a member of, but those I'm an ally to. As I mentioned, I'm heterosexual, cisgendered female, but I am an ally to the LGBTQ community. I'm an ally to the Black Lives Matter movement. Although I am not Black myself, right? So there are communities that I'm a part of. There's communities that I grew up in that I'm not a part of anymore. I grew up in the Catholic faith, and though I have no problem with that community, I've wandered away from it in my adulthood. So how might I take all of these parts of my identity and represent them in something visual with some language included? How much language is entirely up to you. Single words, bullet lists, paragraphs, poetry, music, whatever you want. So that is due on Sunday. Just know that, again, there aren't a lot of wrong answers here. It's about you being thoughtful, you being honest, putting a lot of effort into it, and trying to be as creative as possible. I really hope that this helps. Work your way through this list, 1, 2, 3. We seem to be missing number 4. I'll fix that. Work through those, and then you can see that there are some tools online like Canva. I love Canva. Check out free Canva ability to create something visual and download it to your computer as a PDF or a JPEG so you can upload that into Canvas. Okay, if y'all have any questions, just let me know. I'll be online off and on throughout the weekend. You're doing great, and I look forward to seeing you in class next week. All right, everybody, have a great day.